Hello everyone, Sam is here from creativetrading.system.com, making this video about USD Yen, USD index, and not USD index, Yen index and Yen pairs. So let's get started. Now this is the USD Yen weekly chart I made on 13th April, right? And it was just above, sitting just above 51.94. And what did I say here? I said, if do not, and then this chart is on the website already, and then first fact you can hear that. So if do not go down below 51.90 soon, may fly to 60.40. That's what I was thinking, and I was ready to take it and then go all the way to 60.40. Now, what really happened to this chart? And it went straight up to 60.40. Right? So after that, what happened? Intervention, right? So it started to come down. So that's what exactly happened. Now what is doing USD yen where it stands? It came down all the way after that because of this intervention, and people are thinking and saying that they did it 3 times last week, right? And as a result, this pair dropped back to 51.90, 51.94. Now it is going back to the upside. Now, I made a video about this a few days ago, right? The USD yen analysis after FOMC, NFP, and Bank of Japan intervention last week. And let's see what we expect now and where it's going to go. So you can watch this video. And I clearly said that I think it's going to go back testing 60.40 again. Right. So in my opinion, it would go back to testing 60.40 and maybe even break that, and then go to 77 towards this area, or that's the only next area available though, right? After 6.40, if you break 6.40, yeah. So but the idea was that this week is going to go up. So that means and actually why? Because I thought yen was going to get weaker. It was getting weaker, and then because of the intervention it got stronger, but in overall it was getting weaker, and then it would start getting weaker again after the effect of the intervention will go away, and then that's exactly what happened. And now, since market has started, it is going to the upside slowly. So USD yen, pound yen, euro, all of them are going to the upside. I made a video earlier showing that what happened to pound yen and euro yen. And this is the correction. To me, this is the fourth wave correction here, A, B, C. And wave 4, if it is wave 4, then we're supposed to go for wave 5. This will do the same thing. Euro yen start to do the same thing. And I clearly see that the USD yen will do the same thing. This is A, B, C correction here. You can see here, this big move A, B, and then A, B, C, and it started to go to the upside. Now, earlier I showed you that pound yen and euro yen, I got my entry from 7-minute chart based on this scenario. This Elliott wave calls for that if it is wave 5 starting, then right there somewhere you take the entry here, either from 7-minute or 20-minute. First entry would come from 7-minute, and then the second one, if you miss the first one, right? Or you take the first one, cash out, and then take the second one later on from 20-minute chart. So I got this entry on pound yen and euro yen, like this one, pound yen, the 7-minute entry, boom, for 100 pip, right? And then this one here, euro yen, right from here, 7-minute entry. I missed this one, but then I get this one, and all the way to 75 pip. But I missed the USD yen, right? So 7-minute entry. But as this chart saying that if 7-minute or 20 means obviously you don't get the 7-minute entry, and the move is fast. So for some reason my setup is not there, or I missed the setup because of some reason, and which I think that's what happened. I think my EA was not there, and I thought my EA was there, and I completely missed that, right? So later on I realized it, and I placed the EA, but it was too late. So 7-minute entry was missed. But like I said here, if 7-minute is missed, then what? Next comes to 20-minute entry. And then that will go. And then next entry again, maybe not, but if shows up or from 20-minute. Right here. See? Entry from 20-minute Renko chart or 15-minute regular, or whatever the strategy you use. I use Renko candles to make the entry, right? So this is how it is. This is the trade number fifth, and then trade number 6 right here, as I said. Trade 1 and 2 here, 3 or 4 here, 5 or 6 here, right? So I had the pound yen and euro yen. I had also an entry from in CAD yen, right, from the 7-minute chart, but it has not moved to like a more than 50 pip, and I don't record the chart less than 50 pip. So now finally I did, because it went up above 50. But what I want to show you, that 7-minute entry, the second entry is from 20-minute, even though I missed the entry for in USD yen 7-minute, but I got the 20-minute entry. Look, this is CAD yen, also 7-minute entry. It didn't move first, but now it ended up 75 pip. Beautiful by the book entry. But here is the 7-minute. I mean, USD from 20-minute chart. You can see here that this was the 7-minute entry. This was the 7-minute entry, but I missed them. I should have taken this one, right? But then again, it went up. If you miss the 7-minute entry, and if you don't get it, or if you don't want to get it, and only want to take the entries from the 20-minute, this is a classic example that USD yen gave me. This is EA. It's taken by the EA, by the way. You see this arrow here, right? And there is no false entry here whatsoever. You can see I was expecting long. Long will only come when the yellow is above the black, and it turns here. So this wasn't a long entry from the 20. This wasn't, because the yellow line was not touched. And this one finally was a beautiful long entry, and it produced so far. I just closed it for 75 pip. Right? So now is the time that they're all going to retrace. At least let me go and then show you here. From like this one, from here to here, it went up straight right now at 61%. So it might drop to 23% line for these lows right there, right? And then go to the upside, right? Nothing goes in a straight line. A drop, retrace, and then if it goes up, it wobble and then goes up to 61%. That's it's already at 61%. Then even if it has to go to the upside, it will drop first and then go to the upside. Euro yen is gonna do the same thing, because that's exactly what's happening in euro yen. You can pull the fib from here to here, and you see where we stand here. I shrink the chart here because I want to show the whole thing, and I can't show. Right? If I widen the candles, it would not fit in the screen. Here you can see that it is just above 61, and the next level touching 70.7, and the next level above is right here with this line is the one 66.64, right? It may go there, may not, but a dip is imminent now, and I'm expecting that. So I end up closing all of these yen pairs, right? Yen trades. Pound yen is still also doing the same thing. See, pull the fib from here to here, and exactly 61%. Right, this low is here. So it may drop first to 23% line and then go to the upside, or may go to the upside straight, because right now it's 11 p.m. Now, that 11 to 12 is the dead time, completely dead time. This is the completely dead time. Nothing moves at all between 11 and 12, the worst hour of the 24 hour, in the 24 hour, right? So nothing is going to happen now, but maybe in London session, it will drop for whatever reason, maybe pound get weaker or something, and it's going to drop. Right, so that's what I'm expecting. Also, I'm expecting that at 12 right now is 11, so I think it's like 12:30 p.m. or a.m. a.m. Aussie news is coming now. Pound Aussie, you can see that if you pull the fib from here to here, this high, right, all the way. Well, we have one A, B, and ABC correction, just like yen did, and then rise from there. So now it is just below the 61% to this low, and may bounce from here, right? Even if the news comes out and if it's gonna drop, I don't go there, because it's moved, it's extended already, right? The only thing I'm gonna go is up now, right? If it would be here, I would definitely consider down move, right? I would not. So if the move is extended, you don't want to go long here, you want to go short. And if the move is here, so this is an extension to this. So 27%, 127% extension, right? You see that? 127 exactly, and then it makes the turn. The retracement usually happens from 61 to 78%, and extension usually turns, the price turn from the extension between 127 and 161, 127% or 161%, right? So these are, if it's a retracement, 0.618 and 0.786 or 61% or 78%. So that's the idea. So this one, I think that after Aussie news, if Aussie news comes bad, this will rise. And then I'll do the same. I will look for 7-minute short entry. I'll take that if I find one. And if not, next the 20-minute and then go to the upside. Euro yen doing the same thing. See, from here to here, A, B, and C, just below 78% to this level. And now it's bouncing. All right. So be ready. 12:30, Aussie news coming, red news, interest rate news, right? And that can make a big difference. That can make the Aussie weaker, and these two pairs can fly. And they are in a good position to fly. And if they start flying, I'll be flying with them. Okay. So yen, I explained you that, and this is two trades, possible setup for tonight. Okay. Similarly, pound USD and Euro USD. Let's go take a look. This one, make it a long setup here. Okay. So be ready. I mean, I don't know if USD is gonna get weaker or pound is gonna get strong, but this is a nice long setup. So the idea is that if this thing is gonna go up, and then I will see my 7-minute entry here somewhere. But if it is gonna drop right now, then I'll see a 7-minute entry, short entry here. So either way, I'm gonna take it. Either it's gonna go up or down. That is like a confirmation. Without the confirmation, right now I open the trade for what? For what reason? After some kind of news, right? Oh, London session volume comes in, and then I'll see that if it start moving in that direction, and then it has to give me the long setup, just like USD yen. I didn't get a long setup. I didn't open the trade. Simple as that. My E was not there anyway, but there was entry or not. But if the entry is not there, then my E is not gonna open it, and I'm not gonna open it, right? But if it's gonna drop, then my E will take the entry anyway, right? So that's the idea. Now, also you have Euro USD as well, and it is right there. So this is, you can see that it was a correction on this part, and it's drop here, up. So A, B, C. This was a butterfly pattern, harmonic pattern butterfly, X, A, B, C, D, and bounce, right? So if it fails, it's gonna drop, but that's the reason. The problem here that yesterday, Euro news, even though they were all yellow news, but they were all good. So Euro is gaining ground. Euro is getting strong. So where the heck this thing is gonna go? Even if USD gets strong, this thing is very hard to understand that it's gonna drop. All right. So I'm expecting a long on this one here. But if you look at the 20-minute chart, this is a beautiful USD yen. This is my entry for 75, right? Now, Euro yen, pound yen, where the heck? No. Pound USD and Euro USD. On this side, pound USD, you see that? It rised, and this was a long setup, and SL, out with break even. And now here, it's not a long setup exactly, but it is on the bullish side so far, right? So if it start to bounce in a volume time, and then I see a long setup here, then it is to take. Similarly, Euro USD is on the long side so far right now. Okay. So if it stays on this side and then start to go to the upside, then first entry from 7-minute and second or third, we'll see later on, right? Usually, sometimes 7-minute chart, if it gives you 60, 70, 80 pip, take it and run. That's it. So the day is over for that pair, right? That's how it is. Okay. So a few things already you have in your hand, your pound USD, Euro USD, if they move. Aussie red news coming in. So Euro Aussie, pound Aussie, long side only. I am going only long side. I'm not going to take the short. Even if they want to drop, they can drop. No problem. And I'm now with them on the downside. And pound yen, Euro yen, they already made the move, and then they already gave me the trade. I'm expecting a reversal now. Same USD yen as well, right? In fact, same everything, same all yen pairs will do the same thing. So you can see here, CAD, USD CAD is already bullish, right? It is not even bearish. Let me just refresh and see if it is the right one. Yep. All right. And it is showing the sign that it's going to go up. Aussie still Aussie yen did the same thing. It went up and hitting this area, whatever it is. I don't have the number written here. But like I said, that it made a trace and then continue to go to the upside, right? CAD yen is doing this from here to here, fib, retracement. But I do not have 40-minute chart prepared for these, so I'm going to pay attention to pound Aussie, pound yen, euro yen, and USD yen. See exactly at 61%. So it may drop first to 23% line and then go back to 61, 78% to make a good day pattern. A failed good day, it go up, right? So this is how it is. This is it for now, right? So I just wanted to share with you guys that I end up getting the USD yen anyway. Just like I said in this video here, I made it on May 4th, right? Day before yesterday. All right, so this is it for now. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Pay attention to this. If this thing continue to go to the upside and we break this 60-40, oh man, then God knows what's going to happen to this pair, right? So let's see what happens. So bye for now and talk to you guys later.